Hello, Dan here with ProHooplaWebDesign.com. Today we're going to talk about how to access Google Analytics and make use of that very powerful tool. If you're a client of ours, your account has already been set up, and I'm going to show you how to get there. First up here in your navigation bar, we're going to navigate to Google. We're going to sign in. That's this button up in this area. Okay. If you've been attached to a Google Plus account, your navigation is going to be slightly different. First of all, go to this little arrow next to your icon. You'll hit your account settings, and you should end up at this screen with a list of all of the tools that you have available. Again, if you don't have, or if you already have been attached to a Google Plus account, you're going to need to scroll to the bottom and hit this Visit Previous Version. I think it's a better version. So over here in Analytics, depending on which tools that you have, these might be in a different order, your little icons. Go to Analytics. And again, I prefer the old version. I'm just used to it, but otherwise you can just select your website from your drop-down list here. Otherwise, go to old version in the upper right corner. And then from here, you can pick which website you want to work with. Again, you'll just hit View Report. And from this area, you can start to see what your traffic is looking like. Now, any kind of analytics software is going to be pretty close to, well, in my opinion, the best way to judge whether or not your advertising is working or not. For example, if you spend $500 a month on radio and you don't notice much of an increase or an influx in your in the visits to your website, well, something's not working. Plenty of tools here. Take the time. It's really hard to mess anything up. Just look around, see what you have going on. And like I was saying, it is generally important to go ahead and play with all the different tools and resources that you have available with Google Analytics. There are quite a few. A few more examples of that. You can find out where in the world people are accessing your website from. And this little pie chart down here is going to give you a general idea as to the percentage of traffic coming to your website from search engines. That'll be from the orange, referring websites, direct traffic, and then over here under the content overview, which pages on your site are getting the most action. We've been branching out a little bit into used car sales, and so one particular vehicle is getting more hits than even our homepage right now, but generally your homepage is going to have the most hits. Hit View Report, you'll get a more detailed summary of that. Go ahead and scroll down a little farther and then go to Full Report to see all of your pages, which ones are being visited the most, which ones aren't. And then at the bottom you can get a little bit more specific. In this case there's only 10 rows showing. We want to see more. I selected 50 there. All these different pages these ones are usually only I access, so there's only one a piece. But generally you can see the idea. Also, going back to the dashboard, from here, your dashboard, again, that's the first page that we came to. From this page, if you want to see how much traffic you've gotten over the last year, you go in here and enter in a date range, or just drag and drop, sort of highlighting the days that you'd like to analyze. Another important aspect that you'll want to be paying attention to, how many people that come to your website come back later. These are going to be recurring visitors and absolutely unique visitors. These are people that, or visits to your website that from people that have never been there before. To find this information, you'll go over here under Visitors. This again is under your Dashboard tab. If it loads, give me a second. Okay, and you scroll down a little bit. Out of the 377 visits, 281 of those have never been to my website before. Get a little bit more detail. A lot of it's redundant from the dashboard. Visitor trending you can look at. You can find out all sorts of fun stuff on here. So that's the general concept. Again, just to recap one more time, we'll go back and see how we got here. Go and sign out. Alright, you can either, now I do recommend downloading the Google Toolbar into your web browser. You can just Google download Google Toolbar, Google that, and you'll get some instructions on how to put that up here. Pretty convenient. You can just click the Google button and you show up on Google. Otherwise, again, just google.com. Sign in is in your upper right hand corner. This is going to be the most important piece of the video. Enter your password, sign in. You're going to do a little recap. There's an arrow in the far upper right hand corner. You'll go to account settings. This is where you find all of your tools. If you have Google+, Google has upgraded what their account settings page looks like. I don't personally like it, so I just scroll all the way to the bottom. Get to the the previous version of the Google account screen. That's the farthest down link. Go ahead and click that, and this is the original page. So find analytics, and again, these icons might be ordered differently depending on how you have yours set and which tools you're actually using. Click analytics. Sometimes you're going to go to the old version. Here we go. Well, new version actually. This is what the new version looks like. If you have multiple sites, you can access any one of them from here. I like to get my data right away. Don't want to dig for it, so I just go straight to the old version. And just a general summary, this month our ProHooplaWebDesign.com, it's down about 4%. We haven't been doing much extra marketing above normal, so that's fallen off a little bit over when compared to the 30 days previous to these ones. Alright, one more time, hit View Report, and this is going to give you your main dashboard and generally all the information that you need other than the percentage unique visitors. One more thing I forgot to mention actually. When you go to your little pie chart, get an idea as to what keywords people are using. You want to know what keywords are loaded into your site, which ones Google are recognizing, and which ones are triggering the search engines to display your website. So, skip that step. You go to View Report on this pie chart again. You're looking at your traffic sources. Keywords are a part of that. Click that. Scroll to the bottom, and you'll see we have sources. Which websites are people coming from? And which keywords are people using to find you? You view your entire report. When it's not provided, when you see not provided, you'll probably see a lot of this. That's direct traffic. If people already know you're out there, they'll go ahead and type in this area up here, your address bar. They'll just type in ProHooplaWebDesign.com, for example, as opposed to searching for it otherwise. Graphic designers in Gillette, Wyoming is one of our top searchable content right now. The name of our website, for example. And you get the general idea. And then the next few videos, which are all accessible through YouTube and also our website in the members area, check the rest of those out and see if that doesn't help you out at all. Thanks for watching.